And this is a New Year's Eve home, a toast to a best friend who's in the joint. And not just him, but other people that are, well, anyways, go New Year's Eve. Thinking of you, pal, locked up and they threw away the key. Thinking of you too, gals, locked up on which floor is it, in the Lucas County Jail? Tonight I feel locked up, but it ain't the same as incarceration or institutionalization for you crazy ones or old and broken brain ones. Tonight I can walk out the back door and look for the moon in the sky, or say hello to a few stray cats, or do a little goofy dance of freedom. But I can go in or stay outside and have a choice, which is why I'm thinking of you tonight and make a toast to you this New Year's Eve, counting time. All right. And it's called kind of a meditative thing. It's called Winter Night. Sitting in the kitchen in the dead of winter, I open the dirty mini blinds to the blank and moonless clouds. In place of a moon, there's an ugly street light in the old and funky alley. On nights like this, it's comforting. This neighborhood, like an old and rickety grandmother. And this is called Girl Crazy. God, I love women, they are beautiful. God, I love redheads. God, I love blondes. God, I'm a sucker for black raven hair. Chinese, Lithuanians, Clyde, Ohioans, jet black Jamaicans. Don't get me started on women from Iceland. Some of them are standing behind cash registers or dropping a book off at the library. Some of them are reading your meter or calling you from India trying to collect a bill you owe in Davenport, Iowa. Tall and short, old and young, ugly and beautiful, crazy, blind, crippled, or insane. God, I love women. I love them all. Of course, there's always one or two who won't eat a cracker in bed because in the morning it might dimple their butt. Oh, God, now that I think about it, maybe there are women I don't really like. Oh, bite of thy tongue. I think everyone deserves a second chance. God, I love women. And this is politically incorrect.
All right.
Hungover on New Year's Day. I like to watch the Rose Bowl on New Year's Day, especially if Stanford or Washington or UCLA is playing, because when they show the cheerleaders, which isn't often, there's always a cute Asian one. Oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. Last thing is a short thing, my usual, my cheesy advice, called writerly advice. Words on a page, arranged any way you want them. They can say whatever you want them to say, whatever you hate, whatever you love, whatever you don't give a shit about, whatever you care everything about, whatever, whatever, whatever. Just write it down, fool.
And the next person on the list is Madge Weaver.
Yeah!
Madge.
Yeah!
Thank you.
Yeah!
Jim was talking about raising chickens, and I know that that's becoming a thing nowadays. You know, they're changing a lot of city ordinances so people can raise chickens in their backyard.
Amen.
That's
Vicious jungle creatures.
Jim to be able to have sex again.
I did not go there. Chicken thing. All right, this one about my Mimi. was my grandmother, that was the French term, and I'm sure we didn't pronounce it right, but Mimi is what we called her. We had a couple chickens, but she lived on a farm just about a mile down the road at the time. Mimi, the smell of chicken coop never leaves me. 30 years hence, a damp day, pigeons roost or moldy hay, and I'm out gathering eggs for my Mimi. Again, go back and tell Mimi, that old hen, she won't move. Heavy steps of accusation. Jobs assigned to children are never done. Those chickens, scrabbling, chasing, pecking, nibbling a child's heels, dreams of them and their desire to peck my eyes out, to string me hamless from the coop. This is a poem just I wrote about an event this past Saturday at ground level. There was a lot of...
That was a good show.
Pardon?
That was a good show. Very good.
Well, it was good, but it was so packed in there. It was like people were just trying to cram themselves into this room. And I knew there was some good events going on, but I was just somehow fascinated by, people trying to squeeze themselves where there was no room, and the looks on their faces, and spellbound. We all want a piece of it. I know I do. We crowd and peek into packed, sweaty places to listen, to see all levels of delivery. A bargain no matter the price. To see, hear, fondle her gifts, poured out to soul and senses. Want more. More from others and self. A creative jerk-off when it requires no effort from the voyeur. What a sleep blast. I was there when it happened. Sweet. Yeah. This one I just wrote today. I'm sure it needs some work, but murmurs. I notice the five-sided shape. Really notice the white crystals on my red coat. Sentient life in quintessential shape. Disappearing with my blasting car feeder. Notice the clarity of the tear clinging to the tip of her nose, while her grief extends to every heart in the room. Yeah! Yeah!
That is what the feature here February 9th.
Yeah!